are going to be heading over to Group D this time around. We have not seen any matches from Group D yet. So Moses, again, I've asked it every time. I'm going to ask it again. What's
paper by accident?
I was going to say, did you try that?
I didn't. There was a piece of paper on top of the telestrator. So let's. Anyway, yeah, that is the military bases I have circled. But for the most part, we'll be seeing where Totality winds up. Looks like they're going to stick with Yasnaya. Totality also not quite inside that top 5. I think there is a bit of a chance if one of these teams has a decent showing and tries to climb back into that top 5, it would be Totality. I didn't see how much points they were out, but for now, that top 5 is up for grabs. So this is a very close lobby. Ruski is involved as well.
It's like we're going to be moving west though for our first circle. So. George unoccupied at the moment. Oh, buddy.
Commander Udis.
Oh, go.
Ring around the rosy here.
Run. Run.
That's Ganla with the Micro Uzi Rainbow ZY, or Rainbow Z, if you will.
Hey, yo. There you go. He's got that, as you said, Micro Uzi.
He's got a revolver.
Hey, this is...
Over the headshot. Oh, he's going to try and reload the
Oh, yeah. No. Rip.
Ripperoonie.
Yeah,
that's that.
Pastachuni. Good effort, but Godku TV got taken down by I Shoot You Dead. Indeed, he does shoot, and he did.
So we do see. I think this is the A-class lobby where everyone has really sweet names. So
yes, this is the lobby.
Yeah, this is the one. We've got Sneaky Snake Esports, Ugandan Knuckle Tribe, Ugandan Knuckle Squad.
Tribe, I believe.
Okay, fair enough. Arizona State University is here as well. So. That's Sneaky Snake we're looking at, but this is the top quality name lobby in Group D.
You get all sorts of good stuff from Group D.
Yeah.
You get unpredictable gameplay, good names.
Trifecta up in Severny. We have seen a fairly standard circle here. The river is in play, but it looks like we're going to be seeing a lot of teams opting for the southern portion of the play zone. So if you just draw a nice straight line across, well, relatively straight line across the middle of the circle, you'll expect to see most teams opting for this area down here. So that's where we're going to see a lot of these guys concentrating. And for Totality, I imagine they're going to probably want to try a long swing and come down through Georgie. But we've seen them do that in the past. But for now, the question is all about Dare. They're going to have to come through a long transition. Well, not long, but a relatively hard transition into the zone, depending on how they want to handle it. Dare is definitely feeling the pressure. They had the first place finish going into today, going into this, this set of games, but now they find themselves on the precipice of slipping out of the top 5. They have to have a good game here.
Yeah, this group has always been really tight with each other, so it'll come down to the wire. Also, as you can see down in the right-hand corner by Novo, it's 17 and 16 both going at it, but for now, looting continues. Obese, our good buddy Galdroth as well has joined the party.
Galdroth.
Oh, yes.
Galdroth, the brown wizard.
Yep, there he is in all his glory.
Yep.
He's got the AK in hand.
So I don't think we're going to see, actually Novo is contested, but that is Ugandan Knuckles Tribe down there. And for Slime Squad, they are just on the outside of the top 5.
Yep.
So they are by themselves in Georgia Pole. They have the zone. They don't have to rotate just yet. And not to mention the circle still has a minute and a half as we see Galdroth, the brown wizard, going down to Obi Sexy.
Getting wrecked.
The UMP. So that is now 2 down and 2 kills for Obi Sexy and crew. As Say Sorry is outside with G-Man. It's like they're just ready. I think they're ready for their day to be over by the way they're behaving right now.
Yeah, they're ready to just crash the party here. So far, not seeing a whole lot. They know Obi Sexy's in there. So they're just trying to find out how they're going to push in onto position. Ooh, he's turning it. Just crushing Rainbowsy.
That Vector, got to be careful. Wow, that wide walking peak.
Wow.
Mercy will finish that off. So that is Team 5. Eliminated our first team out of this game. 71 players left.
That's right. Still got a lot of people to go. A lot of people to go. But you can see See old Bueno film here of Team 10, Milk and Honey. They're making their way across the hills.
The open plains.
The open plains, the old open plains of Erangel. That's right. Totality.
We will see the first circle shift in 30 seconds here.
Yep.
So speaking about the Group C standings, which we are going to get an update now, we have Team Dignitas in first place, Optic coming in second, Cloud9 does hold on to third place, Nova in fourth, and Team Gates does enough to hold on to top 5. Set to Destroy did not make it, Render did not make it, and neither did Smoke and Aces. So congratulations to all of those teams, those top 5 teams who made it in, some likely for the first time. As just flipping back towards the Group C rosters, that is Cloud9 with an overhauled roster making their first LAN. So congratulations to them.
Yeah.
Moody and Frolicker, I'll be seeing you guys soon, I hope. As far as the rest of the teams, Optic now with Valiate, they'll be qualifying. Team Gates, that is the one that I was looking at. I believe that'll be their first LAN. That'll be CeeLo, Mossy, Mortify, and Exco making it. And we'll be seeing the new look Team Dignitas at their first appearance, I believe. Actually, well, I will be. They will be going to DreamHack.
Well, they, I mean, regardless, I would love to see how much Set to Destroy missed out.
It was close.
Team Gates, but it had to be super, super close.
Absolutely.
We'll get a look at that at the end of the day, of course. Kind of the final standings of all these teams, but man, that
congrats to
so
Nova
close.
too. I left that.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's going to be Group C. So now all we need to figure out is our top 5. All we need to see is our top 5 from Group D.
So I believe the difference between Set to Destroy and the 5th place finish was 225 points.
Wow.
So not super narrow, but enough to sting.
Yeah.
But ultimately, that is Group C in a nutshell. So we'll be recapping all the qualified teams, hopefully as soon as we can. But you can also check out Challenger mode for the up-to-date standings.
Yep. Absolutely. That's the place to go. But back into Group D. So we have 15 of our 20 teams that will be meeting at LAN. And this is all we need to finish out now to see those last 5. As people starting to work their way into the circle here, as it's beginning to condense. Looking at the spread, I mean, anything particular you notice there?
You know what? At this stage, not really. There is some transitioning teams just kind of moving around in the center of the map. Tempo Storm has a decent spot just outside the Gatka region. They are in the one of the compounds around Chopstick, so they'll be hanging out there, likely together, playing it very safe. They are split currently, actually, now that I look at the map, between 2 spots, and likely just betting to see where this circle goes. Zanpa and Ben Q5 are on their way to try and meet up with your boy Dre in that Gatka region. Ruski is there, however, spread apart, so we'll see what happens as Mad Ruski is the only man there. He wants to take a bit of a look here, and we'll take some shots at Zampa.
You know, here he is. He's got the scar in hand. A lot of ammo to boot. But inside this house, pretty much all by himself for now. Ooh, your boy Dre's over there taking shots. He was able to clip him once, and now he's in a pretty rough position as all of Tempo Storm is closing in onto Mad Ruski. There's no way he's going to survive for much longer here, I imagine. As, yeah, they just rushed the bathroom onto him. Hey, your boy Dre.
BM,
yeah, what up, what up? He'll give him a little punch to the face. There he goes. He'll loot his body as well. Humiliation across the board.
Yeah, so Mad Ruski is down. No conservation of ammo, or sorry, conserving ammo is your boy Dre, even though 9mm is basically everywhere all over the map.
Yep.
You know, you never know when those next 3 or 4 bullets are going to be necessary.
Exactly. Use them up. Overkill. But Totality on the move here. As you can see, they're pretty much in the center right now, or just about over by Ruins. Just passing by for now.
So with Los HD and Smithy on the same motorcycle, going to try and get away from Team 10. Just deciding that they don't want any part of that, so off they will go. Milk and Honey hanging on. We have Team 16 here as well. Sneaky Snake. Looks like they are on the military side of by the gas station. They are well outside this first zone. They haven't decided they wanted to enter yet.
Yeah, I don't know.
But they will likely be making a move towards the play zone at some point shortly. The center of this play zone is, again, dense with players as everyone is getting south of the river. We will see our first shift here in just a few seconds, and that will dictate the rest of this game. Trifecta coming into North George from the Zarki region. And Murderous Plush Toys are in the center around Totality, who has decided to stop in the ruins.
Right, hanging out in the ruins for now. Bar Dave, he's got some shots coming at him from somewhere, from the Totality guys, I think. But not a whole lot happening to him here so far. So things quiet on the battlefield, folks. Quiet so far. Oh, Bar Dave taking some shots at the Totality guys, but not really finding a whole lot. I think they're trying to figure out what's going on.
You know what? Something I've noticed with Totality, and this is not a knock on any of the individual players, but as we see this first circle shift to the very far southwest of the map around the Gatka region, Totality seems that every time they leave, yes, like they're good in the beginning of the game,
yeah.
But if they come across any issues in transition, it really falls apart for them. Something we've seen in the past. Not to mention, you know, the three-seater motorcycle is not the easiest thing to drive anyway.
Yeah.
But for Totality, they've got a lot of talent in Interrogate, very well liked in the pro community, but just have not been able to find success outside of the North American online scene. So hopefully for Totality, they continue to work on their craft and try and qualify the next time around. If they don't somehow miraculously make it this time.
Yeah, who knows?
Hopefully.
I forget what place they're in right now.
Yeah, we honestly didn't see. I didn't look that far down the
Yeah.
the sheet the last time we saw them. But hopefully they maybe a miracle comes their way or they improve the next time around.
Trifecta moving down the left-hand side right now over on the western front, the shore, as they looking like they're going more down towards the quarry region here. To get into the next.
We've seen this from them,
play
I
zone.
think, every game when they
Yeah.
come down this way and just
Yeah.
kind of skirt all the way down along the bottom. And that's a wise choice, I think, just kind of knowing your location, knowing where you can get through safely. As we see Purdy and going down and finished from Totality, that's Adam G taking them down from Team 21.
As you were just
Voodoo.
saying about Totality.
Totality in transition, losing a player, unfortunately.
Yeah, that was a little rough. Caster's curse. That's what I call it, but
Or a good guess.
or a good guess, whichever way you want to look at it. I guess it depends on which end of that you're on. But
Smithy's has been spread out now and is now taking fire from Tempo Storm. So the transition woes for Totality continue to mount. Smithy already half health. Now it's Zampa taking fire at him, trying to land a shot or two. Smithy very close to going down. Takes one more shot and he will go off that motorcycle. Zampa looking for the finish.
Oh!
Maluk will land it. Nice looking shots from Tempo Storm, but Totality loses two in transition, at least so far. Smithy is in a resible spot. Looks like Zampa is going to go complete aggro, jump out wide with the UAZ, put himself in line of sight to players further away. He doesn't realize he's being shot from behind and will have to retreat. So aggression aside, bold move from Zampa, but Totality may be able to save Smithy here.
Let's see. For now, Team 20, that is Slime Squad, who's been doing pretty well for themselves throughout this event, taking shots. Kind of at a bunch of different teams right now. Team 7, Team Madness, that is.
Lamborghini. So as far as the current play zone is concerned, there's a lot of space between these teams. We are seeing the next shift about to come in. So for teams like EG on the northwest, they have lots of time and space to move around. Protege and the rest of Murderous Plush Toys are doing well, but we still have some teams trying to make their way in to the play zone. Team 16 has arrived. See, the Sneaky Snakes have come across the bridge, and Dare, the team we've been looking at in the bottom right portion of that map, is playing super conservative. They're just trying to hold on to their top 5 spot. That's a very full crate, a lot of stuff in there.
Yeah, it is. Holy cow. That'll be some
loot that likely no one will be able to get to unless Team 16 wants to run out there and risk grabbing it.
Yeah, which I don't know if it's really worth it at that point, but yeah, as you said, Dare Rising is really playing conservatively here. I mean, it's probably the safest of the options for them because performance is key for them in this. If they have any chance of making it in the top 5, they were, as you were saying earlier, Moses, started off the day as the #1 team in Group D, but now have fallen significantly.
I've seen more DP 28 action in these groups than I've seen in the past. So it really speaks to how well the weapons have become balanced. We've seen a lot of different loadouts being used to good effect here. The Mini has been prominent as well, but that DP 28 has been featured time and time again.
Yeah, it is certainly getting quite a bit of use. Here is Agni getting some shots through onto the Team 7 members flying across.
At least shooting something.
Yeah, something.
Shot in the direction of the sounds he was hearing for sure.
Be off the mark just a little bit.
Trifecta has arrived in the play zone finally, showing up in the southern portion of the circle. Dare is on the move in vehicles, headed right towards Nop Nop and Ruski. So I'm liking this. I'm liking this now activity from Dare, as we see Team 7 continuing to engage. This is Team Madness has actually arrived nearby where Dare is. They would have heard them leave. So Dare all of a sudden positioning themselves among several different teams. Have to be very careful not to get tangled up too badly with anyone here at this stage, as even losing one player could mean disaster for them.
Yep. You gotta play conservatively here, as Dare is. And you can see just on the other side of the hill, off to their side, you have Team Madness. Team 18 starting to move their way through in the region of Team Madness there. They're actually taking some shots at them, I think hitting a couple, but not a whole lot going on besides that at the moment. Cover Fire's got a couple of ARs on him. Pretty decent readiness for him.
It's the second time I've heard that this broadcast.
Readiness?
So they are trying to stay ready, as is Watts and the rest of EG. They have taken aim at Slime Squad, who are still roaming around that Gatka area. Evil Geniuses trying to pile up some kills here in this early game. Still 19 teams left, 66 players alive. But it's all about Team 18. Very concerned. This is Arizona State University shooting down on Team 7.
They lost one, actually. Dare Rising getting into the action. Took down Agni 95.
Agni 95 we saw just a little while ago whiffing on all of his shots.
Yep.
And now Dare is getting into it.
Let's see. Looking for the shot there was Raikou. Couldn't really find anything though. Dare, they're off in the distance. You could see them on your screen.
And I think they're a little bit concerned with coming over here to try and get involved in this three-way team fight. But that southern portion of the zone is absolutely filled with players. You can see Fear Me probing ahead a little bit. But while I say that, Trifecta has arrived on the western flank of Dare. So the entire southern portion of the play zone is absolutely filled, especially in the east side. Lots of players there running around. And we are about to see another circle shift.
Yep, coming up any second now. We'll see where it goes from here, but a lot of teams playing the edge right now as well.
Well, it's just the conservative nature of the teams, right? They just are a little bit worried about getting too far into the zone or too far away, as we do see this circle shift right to center. That is going to benefit the Slime Squad and Tempo Storm, who were split and now will rejoin each other, as Tempo Storm is positioning themselves to try and take another top 5 finish here.
Yeah, Tempo Storm quickly repositioning, immediately getting into that compound as soon as the circle popped, and they've now made their way up there. Totality taking shots from Evil Geniuses, who are sitting in a compound just outside of Gatka. But for now, things staying quiet though. Once this next circle starts to move,
The eastern side is going to be a bloodbath.
yes, it is. There are a lot of teams grouped up over there. Things are going to get hectic once that starts moving on in. So buckle your seatbelts, kids.
Absolutely. And as far as that eastern side is concerned, it really is up to Dare to try and maybe get into the open compound at the end of the chopsticks that is currently occupied by Fragging Stooges. That is Team 8 on your screen, as well as Team 21 Voodoo is in that area. It looks like they are jumping in their vehicles, and you can see this chopsticks region, denoted by those two giant chopstick-looking trenches, has become a very big hotbed of activity, as all along that eastern side, teams are now moving in on foot and in vehicles. Dare is going to arrive first, but they are going to start receiving pressure from all sides as the Sin and Team 7 move in behind them.
Now they are pressing upon Dare Rising right now. This is going to be a pivotal fight for them. As Team 7 is moving on in, Sin leading the charge. But some utility going out here. Nades first. Sin actually in a pretty decent position. Team 7 has the high ground for now. Ooh, that nade from Sin did hit cover fire. Machine Gunner getting knocked as well. Things not looking too good for Dare Rising here. I fear me sitting at about half health. I think Machine Gunner's actually going to go down. He's about to bleed out. That is not good news for Dare Rising. It's pretty much going to be shredded here to come up big for their team. Fear Me, though, has healed up, but they're still looking at a 2v4.
Absolutely. So for Dare, it's now a matter of Lamborghini.
Oh, no.
Just trying to maintain some line of sight here. Shredded now the last man standing. This is disastrous for Dare. This is coming apart for them, and this is the issue with this right side of the map that has become absolutely filled with players, and now Shredded having to back off. I imagine Dare is now on the ropes, really concerned about what this could mean for their placements in this game, as going out in 19th place would be absolutely disastrous for them.
Yeah. I think you're making it in with that. So, Shredded making what's probably smarter of the moves to do in that scenario there, and just getting out of dodge and seeing maybe if he can kind of turtle hide and just get his team up to a high a position as possible by the end of this game, because he has the last one left. Wolf landing a touchdown grenade.
Yeah, it looks like EG has done quick work, or has at least eliminated very quickly. That is Team 16, I believe, going on Sneaky Snakes Esports, who has come all the way down from this military base and managed to get eliminated by EG, who was on the top end of that on the top end of the map. So EG picking up a couple of frags there, but now it's still about Shredded, just trying to salvage this round for Dare. He is now holding the weight of his team's chances at qualifying for the LANs tournament.
Yep. Yeah, this is really big for them. But now on board with Ryq from Team 18, Arizona State. No chance for them to win anything here, but pride on the line for sure. As you can see, 18 and 7 actually going at it inside the woods there. Lamborghini just hiding right in the middle of the smoke. He's got two guys surrounding him directly. I don't think they realize he's there, but they are going to find out real quick. Can he get up and find the two-piece? Oh, no. They're walking away from him, so a bit of a reprieve for Lamborghini for now and the rest of Team Madness. Well, it's just him. But
yeah, he's just by himself, it looks like. And now it's going to be Trifecta versus Team 18. This is Agni and the rest of his squad. They've been active throughout this game. Trifecta, no kills as of yet, but are bouncing around looking for as much information as they can find, I should say, as Jacknoff is actually right in that bush right next to him. And that is going to be Soko jumping nearly over top of Jacknoff. Wow, not spotting him whatsoever. And they are more interested in Team 18 coming down the hills next to them.
You want to talk about clenching. Holy cow.
Jacknoff is definitely doing his best to stay perfectly still. Totality receiving pressure on their rotate, moving in.
Actually, Jacknoff was able to get one. Look at that.
So you know what? I do have a correction I think is necessary to make. As Jacknoff jumps out of the bush and surprises Filthy, who is likely very upset with the fact that Jacknoff was sitting there, but Jacknoff is finished by a Fallen Angel. I did take a look at the Challenger Mode website, as you should for your up-to-date standings, and I would like to issue an apology to Totality, who going into this game is in 3rd place.
Wow. Oh, my.
Apologies, Totality friends. That's my mistake, but ultimately, Totality still trying to stay competitive here, as they are now entering another looking like field ending with still 16 teams. Now 15 teams, I say, as Shredded is eliminated. That is Dare going out in 16th place.
That could be disastrous for them. I don't know. I don't think they may not be able to make it top 5 after that. As you can see on your mini map there, Tempo Storm finding position inside of a nice compound inside this next circle, but we are about to have another one pop. There is a just massacre going on.
Yeah, Trifecta dies to the zone, as will Taro at this stage, while he goes down to Theris, who then went to the zone. So it looks like Totality is going to be losing a bunch of players here, as well as Team 18 has arrived right on top of them.
EG losing some as well here. Everybody. Oh, they get wiped, yeah.
With one nade from the looks of it.
Wow.
Almost one nade as Slime Squad takes them out. I would love to see that if that would get out on the replay. Regardless, you see Smithy jump out of the smoke and take down 2 before he is finished off. That is Totality going down in 12th place. And just like that, we go down to 35 alive.
Yeah, teams dropping like flies now. We're getting into the pivotal moments of the game as action converges here on the Gatka region. And next circle has been decided. It is going to move to the northeast. Team 11, Saferez, are up in that section of the map currently. And Team 9 there, over by the Chopsticks, that first trench. They'll be taking position there for now. Happy campers. Team 20 going to have to move in just a bit. The compound that they've been sitting in is just outside the next, inside the next zone, so they'll have to get moving here in just a minute as well.
Indeed. So we see Team 11. This is Saferez / FlyQuest. They are sharing this region with Team 9, the Happy Campers. Protege and the rest of Murderous Plush Toys are still underneath the Chopsticks tunnels area, throwing as many smokes as they can to keep their position concealed. As it looks like GW Rob and the rest of Team 8 are actually on top of 2 separate teams right here.
This is crazy. There's 3 teams all converged right here. They're trading back and forth between 8 and 10. Looks like Tanaka Farms is going to be able to get Blackjack Bunny. Ooh, nice peek around the corner there. Tanaka Farms getting that one as well. But he does have a couple down teammates in which he's going to try to start rezzing right now. Bueno Film is getting converged upon over there as well. Just kills flying through the feed right now.
Absolutely, and this is just what happens when these types of circles come about. Everyone forced out of their buildings and into the open, with Team 21 cleaning up, as well as its Tempo Storm taking some casualties from the permanently active Arizona State University. That is Team 18. We've been talking about them as they now return fire and eliminate them in the open. So that is Arizona State University going out in 10th place. And look at all of these names through the kill feed.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Ooh, let's see. Bueno Film. No.
Whoa. Hey, how are you?
Goodbye.
So that is Team 10 also going down and out, now down to only 8 teams left. Tempo Storm in the zone and in some decent level of cover. As we have Team 21, that is Voodoo, in the only remaining compound, and Team 8 desperately trying to make their way up one of the left side Chopsticks there. Ooh. Open field finish here for Tempo Storm. I think they have a vehicle set up maybe out there, but we'll see when the smoke dissipates what it looks like. But they are getting pressure from Slime Squad, Team 20 on that northwest side of the play zone. But Slime Squad is running out of real estate.
Yeah, they are. We've been having a lot of these open field finishes here over the past couple of games that we've been watching, making it pretty difficult for some of the teams as they get pulled out of their buildings. But see Team 8 hanging out inside the side of one of the Chopsticks for now. And everyone hesitant to make that move. The circle will be moving here just a moment, but
yeah, it looks like Tanaka and VT Killa are stuck in the Chopstick. They can't really do anything about this. He's going to have to just kind of wait for the circle to close around him. I don't know what he can do other than just sit and wait.
Yeah.
Tanaka will have to crawl over to him to try and get rezzed, as it looks like now Tempo Storm is engaging with Slime Squad. That's a super important fight. Would love to see what's happening there. Yeah. As far as FlyQuest is concerned, as we now join Tempo Storm mid-fight with Slime Squad, they do have a vehicle set up, but they're going to have to try and set something new up with only one buggy. Zampa is going to have to edge a little bit closer, try and get a wide angle on Slime Squad, as Microstar tries to make a run for it, and Dre says no, taking him down off the motorcycle. As Snowbird is going to try something similar, moving up a little bit further to try and get into that smoke. But Tempo Storm has been completely zoned, and it looks like FlyQuest wants a piece as well.
Yeah, they're on the far side. Zampa taking some shots, and you got Snowbird here.
That's an elimination right there.
Opt, yeah. Tempo Storm finding a lot of frags.
6th place finish though for them, so that's not too bad.
Yeah. Let's see. It's going to be the FlyQuest guys going off against Tempo Storm here. They're taking shots at each other from across the range. But it's going to be a pretty big fight between these guys.
Yeah, and there's lots of variables here as well for Tempo Storm. Looks like they want to go right at FlyQuest, taking down Shark. And now Safe Res is going to have to go back onto the back foot here as Tempo Storm is just trying to get as close as they can to that shack. Shark OW being down, the UMP coming out from Paradox, but the damage continues to mount. I'm liking this press from Tempo. They are not going to go down lightly. They're going straight at them. The res complete on Shark, so that is now a 4v4 situation as BenQ5 now takes down something, and Shark is still low on health, or he was until he finished his med. And now Tempo is swarming on Safe Res. They are going full aggression here as Zampa leads the charge, taking down 3 all on his own. Zampa going off here, looking for the ace. Will he be able to land it? There's only Paradox left standing. The flashbang comes out, and now Paradox is going to be blind or deaf. And Zampa looking for the ace and will complete it as Zampa takes down all of Safe Res / FlyQuest on the back of a nice push from Tempo Storm. Excellent job, and 14 kills for them.
Big game for Tempo Storm right now. As you said, 14 kills, just rushing straight onto those guys. I love the aggression. They just no regard. They're flying on in and able to pick up 4 kills, wiping out that Safe Res squad. So
Tempo is just on fire right now. They've taken down another one. Everyone is being active. Zampa is setting up a vehicle press here, at least a vehicle defense, as winning Charity at the end of the chopsticks here. Team 9 is the next team in Tempo sights. They do have a straight-on shot as Zampa takes down 1 and is finished, almost I should say. Dre finishes down Adam G, and now it's the Zampa looking for more.
Let's see. Oh, very good aim. Just over there, he is going to go down. Zampa's shots let him bleed out.
Look at Maluk and BenQ5 are going off on their own thing. They're like, we got this. We'll go this way. You guys go that way. Tempo is all over this. Maluk does go down, so maybe a little bit too confident there was Maluk, but it is Elwood getting finished off, so BenQ5 will finish that guy. Zampa coming in with the vehicle cover.
Wow.
Tempo is looking real good here.
Really crispy right now. That's the word I'm going to use to describe the way that they're playing. Very, very well done by Tempo Storm right now, and it's just them versus 2 players of Team 9. That is the Happy Campers. Ooh, Bro actually able to get your boy Dre.
Zampa gets another down. Zampa looking for more here. He just wants that 10-kill finish. He's got 1. I think they might give him another one. Let's see if Zampa can finish this off for Tempo Storm, who looks like they're going to take this game and likely solidify. Well, they were already in first place, so I mean, this will definitely secure that for them. Oh yeah. BenQ5 actually taking 1 away from Zampa after the res.
He is
Zampa's not going to get the 10 kill unless he lands that grenade.
There it is.
It will be Crow dying to the zone as Tempo Storm takes the final game of the day and secures their